Liquid is unforgiving. Your load moves 24/7. My apologies for the delay, y'all. I had some software issues, but as promised, salute to the truckers. Appreciate y'all for moving America. Welcome to the VNL experience. Just a quick little PSA. I'm probably going to drop my videos on Mondays now instead of Sundays due to my schedule. It's some conflict going on with that, and Mondays is probably just going to be best for me. So instead of Sundays, y'all, look out for my videos every Monday at 3 p.m. sharp. Let's jump right into it, though. 3 points: training, lows, and the beautiful SiriusXM. I'll get into why SiriusXM is even a topic later on in this conversation. Number one is the training. I was in training for 3 weeks. I started on days, and the position that I applied for was nights. So after that, I just transitioned over. The person who trained me was very amazing. If I can take one thing from him that I'm always going to remember every time I drive a tanker is liquid is unforgiving. Your load moves 24/7. You got to remember that when you're pulling liquid. That being said, you don't have a lot of room for error. In drive-in, y'all can fly through the construction zones because y'all do. And depending on your load, it's not even gonna move. Me, the bumps that I hit in that truck, it'll send me straight into a wall if I don't know how to handle it correctly. And the real way to handle movement is to move slower. Okay. Just slow down. When I take my turns, I don't make them faster than 10 miles an hour. That sounds very slow, but you feel the liquid shifting. Like if you make a turn too fast, you'll feel it moving to that side. So you kind of gotta just take it slow. If I'm empty, I'll do 15 max. Whatever the ramp speed is, me personally, I do 5 under. Some people do 10. Some people do the speed of the ramp. And by the time you realize you're going too fast on a ramp, it's already too late. The truck that I'm in, it has disc brakes. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because disc brakes are much more resistant to brake fade. So, funny story. I actually smoked my brakes in traffic before. I kept applying the brakes. I kept applying it over and over. And the brakes, they started to fade. These are drum brakes I'm talking about. They started to fade. So the pedal was starting to go all the way to the floor. The truck really wasn't trying to stop. It was smoking behind the cab. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fucking rookie-ish. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was some rookie ass shit. Um, but the smell of brakes burning, it's a very, very nasty smell. That being said, the truck that I'm in now, it stops on a dime. I'm not even joking. It stops on a dime. That engine brake or Jake brake, whatever y'all want to call it, compared with the service brake, oh my God, that truck gonna stop with no problem. Somebody jump in front of me, and this truck just gonna, now all that liquid gonna come pushing to the front. But I don't care about that. I'm just not trying to hit them. As far as the hands-on stuff, it was a lot of learning about the sizes of the hoses, the fittings, the PTO, how to gravity drop, how to vent the trailer. If the overfill alarm goes off, and if that goes off, just smile for the camera because you are on camera. Essentially, transitioning from drive-in to tanker was like getting my CDL all over again. I consider myself a new student because I had to take everything that I knew from pulling a regular drive-in to pulling a liquid bottle, right? It moves different, it responds different, it breaks different, it feels different. And honestly, I will never do anything else. I love tanker. Topic 2 is going to be loads. When it comes to loads, there's 2 ways that I can unload: by pumping or by gravity dropping. Pumping requires a PTO, and gravity dropping is just Mother Nature doing her thing. If you know, you know. I am local, but I can go to Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin, etc. Local isn't always city, it's actually mile radius, which is why I'm still able to go as far per hours of service. Those loads that take you 2 to 3 hours to arrive are the best loads. Like if I know I'm being at day cab for 2 to 3 hours, that sounds really bad actually, but that's money basically. Reason being, if I'm paid by the hour, which is from the time I clock in the truck to the time I clock out, if the Loves is only 20 minutes away from where I loaded up, that's not really a day for real. Now, if they tell me, hey, Kay, we need you to go from Chicago to Davenport, oh yeah, I know it's about to be a day. And I will say this, working nights is extremely chill. It's extremely chill. I would never go back to day shift. Mark my words, you would never see me on days ever. Nights, one thing you really have to pay attention to that I will say, drunk drivers. Okay. I do work Friday nights and I do work Saturday nights. So you'll get a car who's driving really slow in front of you and then they'll start driving fast, and then they'll start driving slow again, and then they start swerving off the road. Stay away from them people. Stay away from those people. In a truck, it is very easy to know when somebody is distracted in front of you. My day shift driver, she deals with like a lot of traffic, a lot of delays. She's normally the one that handles the maintenance on the truck because by the time I come in, a lot of those places are closed. This the type of work I would say is very, very easy. I was this close to starting with food grade, and I'm so happy I didn't because you could consider me a fuel hauler. Even though I pull DEF, if I get called on fuel, I'm gonna do fuel. So I still consider myself a fuel hauler. This type of work is so sweet and easy. It almost feels like it's too good to be true. Normally, when something or someone seems too good to be true, it is. But in this case, it's not. And I'm not saying this is a perfect place to work. Okay, let's get that out the way. I'm not even saying this is a perfect place to work. There is no such thing as a perfect place to work. I don't believe in that, but I do believe in preference. You got people that got fired from doing this type of work because they couldn't listen. You got people that quit doing this type of work because they got bored. All of this is preference. And as long as you love what you do, nobody can shake you from it. And the last topic I got for y'all is SiriusXM. If you do not have SiriusXM, you are sleeping. At this point, I think I should be sponsored by them because I tell everybody, get SiriusXM, get SiriusXM, get SiriusXM. Like I preach SiriusXM. I should get that shit tatted on my fucking forehead. It's not like Pandora. It's not iHeartRadio. It's not your playlist shuffling music. SiriusXM has amazing work, okay? They got everything on there. They got music. They got podcasts. They got sports. They got politics. Whatever you want, they got it. And a good part about them is the signal. The signal is so strong, it's clear, it's not going in and out, it's not all scratchy. They don't have commercials, okay? And the music they play is the dirty version for sure. It's just hours and hours of whatever you want. You find a channel and you let it ride. Gemini has SiriusXM in their trucks, and I think it's amazing. I think it's like 400 something channels on there. I literally have 10. They sold me on it so well. I got it from my freaking car, and actually, I already had it on my car. I just never set it up. I was used to like Apple Music and Pandora, but the thing about Pandora is all algorithm. If you like a song, it's gonna keep playing that same song, or it'll find something similar to it. SiriusXM is basically a glorified radio station of genres. All right, y'all, that's my 1 month review at Gemini. I'm gonna be doing a 3 month review and then a 1 year review. I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos, y'all want to come to Gemini. Some of y'all just started here and we're colleagues. And some of y'all just want to know what it's like. So this is me inviting you into my world. And as always, be safe in the streets. I'll catch y'all on the next one.